Salutations, YouTube. Today's gonna be a quick one. Well, don't know how quick it's gonna be, but I'm gonna go ahead and do brake service on this 2014 Honda Civic with a 2.0 engine, turbo. Right now I'm in the process of putting all four wheels in the air, because on top of changing the brake pads, I am also going to go ahead and do a brake fluid flush on the vehicle. And a few more pumps. There we go, all set. So right now, everything that I need is going to be in this lovely box. The tools I'm using is a 1-man bleeder system that I got from Amazon. This is the brand, and the reason why I love it, because this hose is extremely flexible. It will go ahead and slip onto any bleeder screw, and this here has magnet on the back, so you go ahead and stick on whatever magnetic surface there is on the vehicle. Brake caliper squeeze tool. I don't know the official name for this. Lube. Diddy's personal toy. A rear brake caliper tool. I just got this yesterday. Ratchet, a 12, I think it's a 12, and brake pads, which I got from Mark Auto, and here is the complimentary magnet that comes with it. I'm going to stick it right there. And the brake pads I'm using will be Power Stops Evolution Sport. So these are the part numbers. This is for the front, and this is for the back. And this is everything that comes with it. Lube, I believe, yeah, brake hardware. Well, not all hardware, but hardware needed for the brake pads and the brake pads themselves. You can see right there. So that's for the back. And this is for the front. You see, hardware. Ooh, even boots. I didn't know it came with boots. Grease and brake pads. Comes with everything you need. Again, got these on Rock Auto. I already have a set of these on the 4Runner, and to which I have no quarrels. I have no issue with so far. So I'll invite it out. I'm gonna be using Power Stops until I'm gonna keep using them until until they disappoint me. That's about it. Anyways, and another thing that I'm adding to my personal tool list is impact. This is the drill. And a 19. Yes, I know it's not an impact socket, but I cannot find my 19 impact socket. Alright, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 tires are off. So next thing I'm going to do is put the parking brakes into service mode. Now there is a manual, there is a way you can do it manually. Okay. Alright, there's a way you can do it manually, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that since I have a cancel. So I'm going to go ahead, you can see, put us off the brake, push the button twice. Make sure you get the lights. Link up with this. You can see I do have it on Nova 5160 RS. So We go to menu, service reset. Oh, first things first, disengage the parking brakes. Parking brake disengaged. Boom. Interlock brakes. Maintenance mode. Functions used in rear brake pad maintenance. Refer to the service manual for carry out the work. Please select the mode to carry out. So we're going to go ahead and enter service mode. Start vehicle, release parking brakes. Make sure there are no check engine lights. That's correct. Please note, execution takes 25 seconds at maximum. Yes. Alright, I don't know if you heard that, but as of right now, hush. As of right now, brake pads are in service mode, so lights are on. And as you can see, boom. It's done. Alright. So we go ahead. Oh my gosh, this is a tight spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rears first, so I can go ahead and put the vehicle so I can go ahead and take the parking brakes out of maintenance mode. And hold on, I need to get my chair. So I'll have you sit right here. One moment. Alright. Yeah, I had to get some stuff. We got it out. Need a T45. Of course, this video is not going to be a how-to. It's just me just doing it. And we'll just take this out. Put that to the side. Grab my ratchet. Hold on, let me make sure it's going in the right direction. Look at this. Home. There it is. That's the bottom one. There we go. Now we can see. Now we can see better. Yes, you are. There we go. Should be able to come out. I guess I won't be able to do it the same way I did with the Camry. See if we link it out. I forgot where to put it. I drop my 45. Hold on. Touch. Got it. Got the 45. And because of the fact that it's covered in oil, it's gonna make it slippery for me to grip it. Come out. Come. Oh. And so we're just going to go ahead and just sit right here. And holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, look at thin these are. Uneven wear. Yeah, I got uneven wear on the passenger right. Interesting. Other than that, even though you see this, like, you know, like striation, it still feels relatively smooth. I'm guessing striation started to occur when it was getting pretty far down. But without a doubt, I am going to go ahead and give that a good cleaning, whatnot. But holy crap, this thing is really low. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Should have never did that. Anyways, obligatory photo shoot. So, I'm gonna go ahead and compare the old with the new. As you can see, how much thicker the pads are. That's on the inner. And literally, this is the outer. You can literally see how much. You can see how much of a difference it is. This one. So the ones that I have do not come. Do not come with the spring. Hopefully it's not needed. Yeah, it didn't come with the spring, and it did not come with this feeler. Oh, never mind. I lied. There it is. It was in the box. I just didn't see it. So this is the passenger and this is the driver. What is this? It's lube. And it did come with these new hardware, which is a good thing. Anyways, if you're wondering why I am going through the process of pad slapping instead of just changing out the rotors, next, I can't even say two things. It's only one thing. The vehicle only has 75,000 miles on it. Well, right now it's 76,000 miles on it. Yeah, 76. For a 9-year-old car, this vehicle only has 76,000 miles, which is insanely low. Oh man. Oh, scrubs. Hang on, let me see if I can find brake clean. Alright, I found me a can of brake clean. Just I'm going to switch. There we go. I'm going to switch the freaking spray nozzle. Oh, yeah, you'll work. Right, here we go. Go. Let's go ahead and just brush these off. Make making sure that I have a very clean braking environment for my new brakes. Best believe me, if anything I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean them. I'm going to clean these. But yeah, like I said, this car only has like 76,000 miles on it. These rotors are still pretty thick. Like, these are original rotors. The pads are gone because, you know, constant stop and go traffic, being in the crappy city of Dade County. But what can you do? Where's my lube? Ah, lube is over there. Oh well. Oh well. I can go ahead and use the lube that they provide. Let's see. There. That is open. Let's see. Are you coming out? Yes, you are. Alright. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you exactly how to do your brake job, because everyone does things differently. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the ears is properly lubricated. Right now, so make sure they're properly lubricated. And then I'm also going to go ahead and lube up the back as well. Oops. And I'm going to do the same for the front, or the outer one. Just going to go ahead and just lube up the ears. Not a lot, just a little. Just so it can slide back and forth. There we go. And before I go ahead and put the caliper on, I'm going to go ahead and retract. Well, not really retract. I'm going to go ahead and push the caliper back. And to do that, I'm going to use my little, where'd it go? Oh boy. Where did I, oh, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and use my little brake tool here. Alright, I literally had to like look it up. How I proceed, how I'll go ahead and proceed about this. And given the fact that I have already retracted the parking brake with the scan tool, I should be free to go ahead and compress the brake pads. I mean, not brake pads. I should be free to go ahead and compress the caliper. Whatever. Okay. Alright, finding the good spot. I can go ahead and line everything up. And of course, I'm gonna do this while I'm holding it, because normally I would go ahead and flay it outwards. You can't see my hand motion. Normally I would go and flay it outwards, so I go ahead and push it in. But given the fact that the parking motor is a part of it, I'm gonna have to hold it and compress it. And of course, I'm going to go real slow and get sure I don't do anything that's unnecessary. Again, just real slow. Real slow until it bottoms out. Alright, it bottomed out. Alright, so since you bottomed out, I can go ahead and put you right back on. And given the fact that the cable for this parking motor is like really short, it's literally going to take some finagling. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and make sure this breakdown to come out. Okay, there we go. This out. This in. Sorry for the poor angle. Really sorry for the poor angle. There we go. Alright, there we go. You're on, and I'm going to take my 45. And then the big one on the bottom. Alright, there we go. Oops, sorry. Alright. Oop. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and send it the rest of the way. And give it all nice and tight. There we go. Make sure you're all nice and tight. Perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and expose the nipple. And before we call this complete, I'll go ahead and put the clip. I'm going to put the clip back in. Should be able to go in. Oh, all right. Let me check the other side. Let me see. I might be doing something wrong. All right. Turns out I was doing something wrong. So you actually, Jesus. So we'll find one that's like easier. On the side it's easier. As you go here. Nope. Because this is the locking clip. We got pliers here. Unless it's directional. Unless it's directional. No, it's not directional. Okay, so you're not directional. So let me go ahead and do this one first. That's done. And there you go. All right, boom. Passenger side is done. So second verse is gonna be just like the first. Yes. So you can imagine while in the middle of this, it started to rain, and I literally only got one wheel left to do, and it's this one. And because of where like the roof stops, I am exposed, and as you kind of see, the rain gutters is not doing its job. Oh yeah, I don't have an umbrella. And as the car is right now, I cannot move it. I cannot move it because all four wheels are in the air. And if I were to go ahead and try to move this to the garage, it's going to be kind of impossible because this Lexus is in my way. Oh yeah. One thing you gotta love by these summer storms. They're only here for a short amount of time. Alright, it stopped raining. It's raining for a bit, so let me go ahead and continue. Let me get my chair. You know, those damn dogs barking again. As I said earlier, I already did the what I call it again? I already did the not driver's side. This is the driver's side. I already did the passenger side. So right now I'm just come on. Damn it. Oh, I was moving it the wrong way. No wonder. And then bottom. Stay. Front pads. Oh, the front pads actually look pretty good. The passenger side looks just as good as well. I mean, yeah, even though I say it looks good, but like it's still low. Oop. Alright, so this is on the thick side. So you know what this means, right? This is uneven pad wear, which is attributed to the caliper not being lubed correctly. Like, yeah, you see the inside is like almost gone, and the outside is almost gone. The inside has hella meat. I mean, like, look, a lot of meat left. Yeah. Product shocked. Yeah, so literally the same thing on the driver's side. The passenger side. Hella meat on the inside. Now, one thing I know for sure I didn't do on the other side, which I gotta do. I was literally trying to beat the rain. Was to lube the guide pins. And that's one thing I didn't do. I didn't lube the guide pins on the passenger side, so I just want to make sure I do that. I really don't have to do much cleaning because there's not much rust on them. Really, not that much rust on them. So this one is. Okay, so this one is hella. Okay, so I'm gonna take you out, take a look. I'll show you. Got my silicone case, which I got from Napa. I had this for years. Like literally years. Again, this is not a video on how to do your brakes. This is just another video of me doing brakes on this car. And of course, brakes do come with, the kit does come with some brake hardwares, brake clips for front, and spread fingers for the pads. 2 of them. Now, is it necessary for you to? Is it necessary for you to have these spread fingers on the pads? Maybe not. Again, not sure. Is that just doing a video of me? It's just changing these brakes. Alright, I went ahead and put some grease on the caliper pin, on the caliper brackets. So first go ahead and just clip them in. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, second brush just like the first. Now, if there is a, it doesn't matter if it's top or bottom. No, it doesn't matter. As long as it fits. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jesus. And this is the same problem I have with the other side. Alright, get a few out the way. We're not coming down, smashing. Okay, there we go. There you go. It's in. Stay. Alright, so go ahead and compress the pad. Why are you so wiggly? Go ahead and compress the pad now. And you can go ahead and take the old pad, any old pad will do. Any old pad will do. So I'm going to stick it right here. Yes, there are better ways you can go about compressing this. You can go with you can go about this a different way. You could get some pliers to go ahead and pinch the brake line. Obviously, try not to damage it. Pinch it off, and then when you do pinch it off, as you compress it, you're going to break open the bleeder valve. The bleed screws, so you can go ahead and push all the old fluid out. But it doesn't matter to me anyways, because I'm doing a 4-wheel brake bleed. Whew. Boy, my left arm is sore. Okay, boom. All right. Oh, there it is. It is flat. Now, time for the brake pads. And essentially, what you want is some on the ears. I'm sorry. Yeah, you want some on the ears. I'll put some on the back. That's it. Honestly, that is it. That's all you have to do. And you're just going to go ahead and just slide the brake pads right into its home. Stay up. Stay up. The hell? Jesus Christ on my bike. Alright. Stay right there. Okay, there we go. Now you're in. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Grease here. Grease here. Some grease on the back. Now this is not a shade at anybody, because you know everyone does things differently. But being a fact that I do work at a parts store, the number of people that will go ahead and put the brake pads on dry is astonishing. I mean, yes, I'll give them credit. Some of them do. Yeah, I'll give them credit because some people may have some leftover grease at home. I'll give them credit for that. I'll give them credit for that. But there are some people, you know, for sure that they just gonna go ahead and just raw dog. They just go ahead and raw dog the pin. I mean, not the pin. Just go ahead and raw dog the brake pads. And of course they're gonna wonder how come my brakes roll around unevenly and how come my brakes make noise. This and that, blah blah blah. It's because you don't lubricate. Because you don't lubricate your brakes. Despite everything you think of, everything on the car requires lube. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Everything on the car requires lube. Now, the type of lube may differ, but every car requires lube. Alright. And now comes... Oops, wrong way. Now here comes the annoying part. Putting the spread fingers on. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put this cap on. Yep. Alright. Jesus. So one hole goes in here. Well, actually, this. Crap, and of course, this is being done on a hand that I am the least dexterous in. No. No. That's one thing I don't like about these spread fingers. That's one thing I don't like about them. Literally, this is the one thing I don't like about these spread fingers. They could be very annoying. And the bottom, without a doubt, is not in. Yeah, that's one thing I hate about these spread fingers. I have a disdain for them. If you haven't noticed. And of course, you're gonna be wondering, well, what are you talking about? You have a disdain for spread fingers because you mentioned earlier that you did the brakes for the 4Runner. I did. 4Runner does use spread fingers. The Camry does. And when I did those brakes, ooh wee, was I cussing up a storm. I was like literally cussing up a storm. Now, do you have to put them? Now, is it required that you put them in? No. But if it came with it, might as well. Alright, you're in. Where's that bolt? No, you're right. That was cute. Skip it. I'm gonna fight with them. One second. There we go. I had to turn the wheel. Oops, wrong way. brakes are in. Dust cap comes. Dust cap comes. Dust cap comes off. Dust cap. Dust cap comes off. Dust cap. Dust. Alright, let's see. Let's see if you're camera shy. Dust cap comes. Oh, you see, not now since you're in front of a camera, now you want to go ahead and do it. Alright, I see you. Alright. Dust cap come off. Alright. And now I basically gotta do the same thing on the other side. Well, not the same thing. I gotta go ahead and lube up the guide pins on the other side. Because again, I was doing it in a rush because it was starting to rain. I'm going to do that on the other side, and then we're going to move on to the brake bleeding. Alright, right now, for whatever reason, Mother Nature decided to say, hey, I'm going to spin back on round 2. So yeah, it's raining. It's sprinkling again. I'm not going to let this stop me. I'm not gonna let it stop me because I need to bleed these brakes. That's right. You can see right there. That right there is the master cylinder. I know for sure that's a this one. Oh, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna take the filter out, or the strainer, or however you want to call it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the DD tool. Oh yeah, we're gonna get freaky up in here. We're gonna get freaky icky. And so we're gonna go and get the tool that the diddler loves to use, and we're gonna go ahead and just suck up as much brake fluid as we can. Obviously, I'm not going to go ahead and run it completely dry. But enough to where I don't have to keep pumping in order to get to clean fluid. So you can literally see like the color of the brake fluid. And if you're wondering, this car never had the brake fluid change before. So like, this is original, 9 years old. Okay, you know what? Let me see. Yeah, look how much is in here. So with your dot 3, and go ahead and pour in here until it gets like full. I'll let it do its thing. Alright, the second verse is going to be just like the first. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and just break this loose. Again, I would love to use a crow wrench, but because of how recessed the leader screw is, I do not want to risk torquing. I don't want to risk torquing the screw in an awkward angle, and next you know it snaps. And if it snaps, I'm going to have to get a brand new caliper. Ooh, found me a chair. So, before I do that, I'm going to put this on. So I'll go ahead and oops. So I'm going to put this on and put the hose. There we go. Okay. Thing is, you may not see all that well, but I do. You do see the brake fluid coming out. Alright, I'm going and do this wheel. And if you're wondering, yes, I already did top off the master fluid. So there we go. Well, as you can see, this one is not as, this one didn't take as long, and it didn't take as much fluids. I'll go ahead and turn. Go ahead and tight. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oop. Alright, so we're now at the front. Alright, again, this one's a little bit more forgiving because I can actually see it, and I can fit the flare nut over the nipple. There we go. And okay. Alright. You can see the fluids coming up. Alright. And the fluid is it clear? Hold on. Is it clear? You know what? Let me watch this footage. Alright, I checked the footage. It came out clear. A whole lot faster because there's a lot less brake fluid to flow through to get to this side of the caliper. Okay, put that on. Drain all the fluid in there. Take it off. Leg you up. Get the cap. Put the cap on. Now on to the last wheel. This one should be the fastest based on location. Alright, here comes the fluid. Bring it close. And go downward. And like I said, fluid is clear. Fluid is clear. Oh, wait. Yeah. I pretty much did it big. I almost did it. No. Oh, of course. I left it on the bleeder. Okay. Drain the fluid. And cap. There we go. There you go. Consider the job well done. Catch you later.